Silver says 96% of the league is vaccinated, but he wants every single player to get the shot. And so does Magic Johnson.
Do you think every player should come out and say, I will get the vaccine, I'm vaccinated, and so should you?
Oh, for sure. You know, that's why I got my 2 shots and made sure I put it out on social media. I wanted, especially my community, to know that, first of all, it's safe. And the players, again, people listen to them. They follow them. That's very important. Plus, the last thing is this. You have said to your teammates, I'm going to be there for you. Well, you can't be there if you don't get vaccinated. You're letting them down. And then that hurts our chances of winning the championship. I would never do that to my teammates. Never.
Liar! So the purpose of this video is to point out the hypocrisy in Magic Johnson's statement and to point out the hypocrisy in America today, especially when it comes to the jab. They want us to take this jab so much, like I told you when this thing first started, that they were going to use all these celebrities, movie stars, all these professional players to make you take it. Now, therefore thou art inexcusable, O man, whosoever thou art that judges. For wherein thou judgest another, thou condemnest thyself. For thou that judges doeth the same thing. Magic Johnson did the same thing when it came down to letting down his teammates. He went out there and committed adultery on his wife, didn't protect himself from committing those sins, and the result of it was supposedly that he got HIV. Well, he wasn't there for his teammates, just like he trying to point out with Kyrie, but this time it's different because they want y'all to get this jab. Pay close attention.
Plus, the last thing is this. You have said to your teammates, I'm going to be there for you. Well, you can't be there if you don't get vaccinated. You're letting them down. And then that hurts our chances of winning the championship. I would never do that to my teammates. Never. I would never do that to my teammates. I would never do that to my teammates. Because of the HIV virus that I have attained, I will have to retire from the Lakers today.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I would never do that to my teammates.
You had a chance to talk to your colleagues like Larry Bird?
Yeah, Larry called. I made sure that I called Larry, Michael, Isaiah, the guys who I'm close with, as well as my old teammates and my current teammates. And I talked to Coach Riley. A lot of people I've talked to already. You're letting them down.
The day that I heard about Magic, it just sort of changed my love for basketball. It shook me up. You know, you get that feeling, probably the same type of feeling I had when my father died.
He wants to understand why, how can I talk to him? How I need to speak to him. It was just really important for Larry to talk to him.
You know, sort of, I don't know. I wanted to hear it from him. Probably didn't believe it.
Calls me, we're talking. It's just, how you doing? I heard about it, and you can almost hear both of us with some tears in our eyes, and I'm choked up because he did call me, and when something happens, to you, and then you find out who really your friends are and people who really care about you. You figure all those battles, all those things we had to go through as warriors, as competitors, and as men. And here this man says, hey, you know what, man, you're okay. And so that was the greatest moment for me, too.
So I hope y'all was able to see the hypocrisy in today's world, especially with this jab stuff. Magic Johnson willingly went out there and committed those acts to let down his teammates, which he said he would never do. Kyrie Irving was forced to not play because he didn't want to take the jab. It's just like this picture here. They'll hold social distance interviews, but behind the scenes, they'll start hugging it up. It's just ridiculous. But a lot of people can't see this kind of stuff. But I hope y'all wake up before it's too late, before everybody falls to the system and we become sheep and puppets to the system.